Welcome to the P4 HMI micropython training video series. First, open SquareAlign Studio and create a project that supports micropython. Here, select version 9.1 and choose the location where you want to save the project. After clicking Create, you'll enter the project workspace and can start designing your project. We need to download the assets first. Crow has already bundled them up for you, so all you have to do is enter the URL to get them. Copy the downloaded assets to your desktop so we can easily import them into SquareAlign Studio later. Import the assets we just downloaded. Drag the assets into the UI workspace. Shift the position slightly to the left. Add to labels to display the temperature and humidity values. We also need to tweak the label positions here to make it look clean and visually balanced. Since the bottom is a dark blue, let's switch the font color to white so it pops and is easier to read. We also need to bump up the font size a bit. Alright, one last tweak to the positioning. The temperature label is all set. Let's duplicate it to use for the humidity reading. Next, drag both buttons into the UI workspace. Start by dragging in the On button. Drag the Off button into place the same way. Now rename both buttons. These names will be referenced in the code, so we need to follow a clean, consistent naming convention. Now let's set up the trigger conditions for the buttons. Scroll all the way down and you'll see an Add Event button. Set the trigger condition, set trigger to clicked so it fires when you tap it, and set action to change screen to switch screens on click. Configure the other button with the exact same settings. Once everything is configured, we need to update the project settings so we can export the UI files in a moment. Update the export path and set the header file referenced by the hashtag include directive in the UI source files generated by SquareAlign Studio till VGL-H. Save the settings. Export the UI files. Let's check if it exported successfully. Look for the UI files in the export path we just set up. The UI files are all set. Next, let's download the pre-prepared source code from Crow by heading over to GitHub. First, let's download the driver code for the DHT20 sensor. Then download the main program that runs the entire demo. The bin file is a pre-packaged firmware from Crow. It enables your Python scripts to run on the hardware, handling touch-based lighting control and displaying temperature and humidity sensor readings. The GD911 file is the driver for the screen's touch functionality. The last file, UI images, is one we've already generated. If you don't want to use your own version, you can download the one Crow prepared instead. We've finished downloading the source files. Now let's move everything into the same folder. Now let's open Thonny and flash the firmware. If you don't see the left panel after opening the software, go to View and click Files to bring it up. Now, let's flash the bin file into the Python interpreter first. Open the Python interpreter and you'll see the Install or Update micropython button down below. Click into it, then look for the button below to select your local micropython firmware. Select ESP32-P4. Connect the hardware and power it on. Select the serial port and hit Install. Once you see Done pop up, that means the installation is finished. A double quotes boot.py file will appear in the left panel, which means the firmware has been installed successfully. Next, we'll upload the downloaded source code to the micropython device. When uploading the main program file, we need to tweak the code first. Double-click to open the file. Scroll down and look for the key function names, like the button one we defined back in SquareAlign Studio. We defined them as button 1 and button 2 in SquareAlign Studio, so no changes are needed here. Keep scrolling down. There's an image 4 here, which isn't the name we defined. Change it to image 1 that we set up earlier. Label 1 and Label 2 are the label names we defined, so no need to change them. Alright, all set. Now let's upload the main program file to the micropython device. The UI_image.py file is a bit large, so the upload might take a while. Please be patient. All the source code has been uploaded. Before we run it, we need to connect the temperature and humidity sensor and the LED light. Connect the temperature and humidity sensor to the I2C interface, and hook the LED light up to the UART1 interface. Hardware is all set. Double-click to open the main program, hit run, and you'll see the full UI on the screen.